Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. How does Zach Clark feel about his time on The Bachelorette almost 2 years after splitting from Tayshia Adams? Does he have regrets? Keep reading for what the addiction recovery specialist has to say about his time on the reality show. Tayshia Adams wasn't originally chosen as the season 16 Bachelorette. That honor went to Claire Crawley. However, Crawley found love quickly with Dale Moss and chose not to pursue any of her other contestants. The network brought in Tayshia Adams, one of the final contestants on Colton Underwood's season of The Bachelor. Many of the Crawley's contestants chose to stay on to pursue Tayshia Adams, including Zach Clark. Throughout his time on The Bachelorette, Clark spoke about his addiction and recovery. He recently celebrated a huge milestone in his sobriety journey. Zach Clark Tayshia Adams got engaged during the season finale of The Bachelorette. There were talks of Adams moving to NYC, but the couple broke up less than a year after their engagement aired on national TV. The Bachelorette's Tayshia Adams and Zach Clark have chosen to end their relationship, and we are choosing to be incredibly distraught. He has been relatively quiet about his dating life since the show. Tayshia Adams has been linked to a few people, most recently Summer House star Luke Goldbranson. Tayshia Adams' ex was a recent guest on the Almost Famous podcast hosted by Bachelor Nation alums Ben Higgins and Ashley Iaconetti. The former reality star rarely speaks about Tayshia Adams and mostly remains silent on the reasons behind their split. All he would say on the podcast about it is, "Two good people don't always make a good relationship. That's my experience there." However, he had much more to say about his time on the reality show, including how he feels now about getting engaged. The New York City resident shared with Higgins and Iaconetti that he wouldn't take back his proposal. "It felt real, it felt right," he said of the engagement. He went on to call the whirlwind engagement a very special moment in his life. All things considered, he said he wouldn't change a thing, per People magazine. One of the most common allegations from reality stars is producer manipulation or a bad edit. Former Bachelorette Gabby Windey recently detailed a massive battle she had with producers. What about Zach Clark? Is he happy with his portrayal on the show, or does he think the producers did him dirty? On the podcast, he said that his friends watched the show and said, "That's you," about what they were seeing. According to Clark, he took that as a huge compliment because it meant he was being true to himself on the reality show. So no, he didn't feel manipulated or given a bad edit by producers. In fact, just the opposite. "People say they get a bad edit or whatever, and that's foreign to me," Clark said on the podcast. He added, "No one can make me say or do anything, and that was just who I was." What do you think of what Zach Clark said about his time on The Bachelorette? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to tune in to The Golden Bachelor beginning Thursday, September 28 at 8 p.m. Eastern. Josh Seiter of ABC's The Bachelorette dropped a bombshell on his 203 Instagram followers about an hour ago. He's officially engaged. Who is he engaged to exactly? Keep reading for all the details he shared on his Instagram. Absolutely glowing with joy, Josh Seiter took to his Instagram profile about an hour ago with some big news. His boyfriend David popped the question, and he said yes. Attached to his engagement announcement, Josh shared a photo of himself rocking a white button-up shirt with an abstract black pattern on it. He held one hand up showing off his engagement ring, while the fingers of his other hand played with the ring on his finger. The second photo included Josh with his mother taking a gander at the ring and giving her stamp of approval. In the caption, Josh Seiter gushed about how incredible his fiancée was and how he couldn't wait to spend the rest of his life with David. Here's exactly what he said in his engagement announcement. Unfortunately, Josh's official engagement post did not include any photos of his fiancée. As he has mentioned previously, David does not like to be in the spotlight and prefers to live a more private life. Josh Seiter, however, did tease on his Instagram story this weekend that David was ready to meet everyone, so his followers hope this means they will get to see some precious photos of this adorable and newly engaged couple soon. In the comments of his post, Josh tells his followers he's now enjoying a nice evening with his future husband and his mother as they look at old photo albums together. In response to comments asking where David was and why he wasn't in the photos, Josh did respond to remind everyone that his future husband isn't comfortable in the spotlight, and he won't violate his privacy in that manner. Are you surprised to learn Josh Seiter's quest to find love has finally come to an end? Did you expect him to end up with a man after serial dating his way through various reality TV women? Share your thoughts on this breaking Bachelorette news and keep coming back to TV shows Ace for all your Bachelor and Bachelorette news. Always on top of the latest Hollywood celebrity gossip and drama. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more videos and updates.